All right, team. Well, thank you so much for taking time off your schedule to take a look at this short video. I want to go ahead and cover a few of the steps that will help you become successful in this business. This is an Ambit system. This is a system that wasn't created by me. It was created by Ambit and has already been proven to help people become financially free. It's already created several multimillionaires in this business and several people that have already earned a six-figure income in this business. So let's go ahead and begin with step number one. Number one is the written list. We have to make sure that we put everybody on that list. Everybody goes on that list, and it has to be on an organic list. You got to get a notebook and put your mind to paper and start writing names of people that and keep in mind that you're not going to prejudge them. You're not going to say, hey, well, this person's not going to want to do it, that person's going to want to do it, no, this person's too lazy. No, everybody goes on that list, because the whole key to this exercise is to empty your mind on paper and put as many people as you possibly can on that list, and make sure that you're always adding to that list on a daily basis. Because when you go out to eat lunch or dinner or pump gas or go to the grocery store, you're going to be meeting people, or maybe people pop up on Facebook that you can be adding to your list. Make sure that you're always doing that and adding people to your list on a daily basis. So next step, we're going to go into an invitation. Make sure that you keep the invitation simple and brief. The invitation that I like to use goes something like this. Hey, Bob, just throwing it out there, but would you be open to a side project to make more money if it didn't interfere with what you're currently doing? And you can tailor it to their situation. If you're dealing with a stay-at-home mom, hey, Mary, would you be open to just throwing it out there, but would you be open to a side project if it didn't interfere with your motherly duties? And they're going to say, well, what kind of project, or what do you mean? Awesome. Well, it may or may not be for you, but it's definitely worth a few minutes of your time to check it out. If I sent you a short video that does a better job of explaining it than I can, would you watch it? And that's when you go to your presentation part, because there has to be some sort of presentation, whether it be a live BP, which stands for business presentation, a one-on-one, shooting the video out, maybe doing in-home, a lunch or dinner presentation, and of course, you always want to use the Success from Home magazine to validate your opportunity. The Success from Home magazine is a very important tool. I have a saying that I learned back when I was in sales that goes something like this: facts tell, stories sell. So people, once, you can say all the wonderful facts about Ambit, but most of the time that really doesn't mean much to them. Once they hear a story of how this business has changed somebody's life, how this business has helped someone put their kids through college, maybe how it's helped someone become a stay-at-home mom, how it's helped someone close down their business to be able to have the freedom to travel. Once they hear stories like that, that's when it becomes more real to your prospect, right? And you always want to make sure that we put them in some sort of this and use these business presentation tools that we have here available. And then the next step is the validation. And this is where a lot of people, fall short, because they they have a list, they invite, they do a presentation, but they never get people to a three-way validation call. And it's very important that you don't answer the questions. Even if you know the answer, you do not answer the questions, because people, once they start hearing you answer the questions, they're going to start thinking, oh man, well, I'm going to have to learn everything she just told me. And then I'm going to have to go and repeat this information to my friends and family members. No, I don't have time, and I'm not interested in learning that. But once we teach them the system, that it's so simple that all they have to do is make their list, invite someone to take a look at the business presentation, and then put them on a three-way call with an upline leader, then that's going to make all the difference, and that's going to be able to encourage them to want to get started. As a matter of fact, I just did a presentation today for a gentleman that lives about maybe 10 hours away from where I live, and showed him the video, put him on a three-way call. And afterwards, once we hung up with a three-way call expert, he said, wow, so that's all I have to do? I just have to show people this video and then put them on a call with you or with her to answer the questions? Wow, that's simple. Absolutely. Because remember, it doesn't matter what works. What matters is what duplicates. What anybody can just start in this business. Doesn't matter of education, doesn't matter of age. They can easily do this business. And then once you do that validation, you're going to go back to your list and you're going to invite somebody else. Keep it simple and brief to take a look at a presentation, one of these tools, and then put them on a three-way call, and so on and so forth. That's how the cycle goes. Now, everything that you do in this business revolves around your why you got started. Your why has to make you cry. Your why has to keep you up at night. You know, if your why is powerful, you'll figure out the how, and you'll be able to do this business and do something for your business on a daily basis, because it's very important that as we're building this business, we do a little something for our business every day, because momentum is hard to get, but it's real easy to lose. And the moment you start getting momentum and you start inviting people into the business, you have to make sure you keep that business, that momentum going. And I'm not saying to go and spend 4, 5, 10 hours a day working this business. All I'm saying is, work it 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, by simply adding to your list at least 2 names to your list, inviting at least 2 people, showing the business to 2 people, and make sure you follow up with 2 people with a validation on a daily basis. And if you do that, that takes you about maybe 30 minutes, 8-minute video plus maybe a 3 to 5 minute conversation on a 3-way call. That should take you about, anywhere from 11 to, 14, 15 minutes to do in this business. So it's not that hard for you to be able to do that. It's just a matter of doing it on a daily basis. So what I want to show you here is this is the way really what we're really doing in this business as far as a system, because Ambit pays us to do 2 simple things, and that's gather a handful of loyal customers, people that we know, love, and trust, and teach other people to do the exact same thing. Okay, so picture a funnel, and not everybody is going to tell you yes. This is your written list, and you're putting people into your funnel, right? You're putting people into your funnel to invite them to take a look. And then from the invitation, you're inviting them to take a look at some sort of presentation. And then, of course, you're doing the validation call. And then they're either going to come out a yes, a no, or a maybe. Now, when they say maybe, they're never going to say, well, maybe. The maybe is going to be described as I don't have any time, I don't have any money, I need to speak to the spouse, to my wife, or to my husband, I need more info, or MLM doesn't work, right? So they're going to give you one of those reasons why they're not going to want to do the business, and that's where the 3-way call validation comes in. If they say yes, you sign them up right away, right? And you still do a welcome call, right? After you sign them up, you still do the call to your upline leader and say, hey, you know what? Just want to introduce you to my friend Robert. He just got started in this business. He's super excited and he's ready to tear things up. Robert, this is my friend David. You do that introduction so that way we can promote teamwork, okay? Because that's what we want to work. Teamwork makes the dream work, okay? If they say no and it has to be a definite no, like I'm not going to do that, just ask them to be your customer, right? Ask them to be your customer. Hey, you know what? I understand this may not be for you at the time, but however, you do use what we have to offer. Would you mind supporting my business and be one of my first customers? And once they do that for you, they might still tell you no. I mean, I'll be honest with you. They might still tell you no, but if they tell you yes, you can sign them up as a customer. If they tell you no, well, at least you practiced, you showed the business, and you can move on to show the business to somebody else. Okay, because it's all a numbers game. Some people, even after they sign up, there's going to be a lot of people that sign up and then, for whatever reason, they fizzle out. Life gets in the way and they won't do much, but you just got to continue going and building your business and not forget why you got started. Because in this business, it's very simple formula that we have 526. 5 stands for the personal customer points. So they get started, Ambit gives them 2 website points. They switch themselves over as a customer if they can. Ask a neighbor or relative. That's going to pay them $100. All right, so now they have 1, 2, 3, 4 customer points. Let's go ahead and add 1 more so that way you can equal the 5. Okay, right now we're in a special promotion where when they enroll 1 more customer for a total of 4 actual customers, the company will pay them an extra $100. So right there, they made $200. Now, 2 stands for the personally sponsored consultants. You need a minimum of 2, but let's go ahead and sponsor 3. Because when we teach Bob, Mary, and Jill to each gather 4 customers, people that just say yes to saving money on their light bill, each of them will make their first check for $200 But you, if you're registered for the event, you will make a matching bonus of $200 as well, which totals $800. So now you have a minimum of 2 personally sponsored consultants because you sponsored 3. Now you need a total of 6. You already have 1, 2, 3 consultants on your team. Let's teach each of them to go and sponsor 3 each. But in the process, let's just say each of them just go and sponsor 1. Now you have your 4, 5, and 6 consultants on your team. Each meaning they have to have a minimum of 2 customers at least each to qualify you for promotion. And once that happens, you will promote to the first level of regional consultant. And as a regional consultant, it's just more money. It's a 55% raise. And now you qualify for unlimited income potential as far as bonuses go. So I hope this training was really helpful for you. I really pray for your success. And if there's anything that I can do to help you, my name is David Nunez. I'm an executive consultant in the business. Feel free to reach out to me on Facebook, or if you have my number, give me a call, and let's go out there and take charge and make things happen. God bless each and every one of you.